And it looks like we're live. What's up, everybody? I know this is kind of random. It's Chris. This is my second time going live today. It looks like it's lagging a little bit. So I just got a Todd Mcfarlane physical. I've been having the NFT since March on the Veve platform. If you're not familiar, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and share this so that people that want to see it live are able to see it live. And if you want to go back and watch later, of course, you're more than welcome to go back and watch this later. You know, this might not be a big deal to a lot of people, but if you are a fan of Veve or if you are becoming a physical collector, it's kind of cool to me. And again, I'm going to get right into it in just a minute after I post it. But let's see, live Todd reveal and posted. Allow some other people to get in here and talk about it a little bit. So let me go ahead and show it off. This is the first edition Todd Mcfarlane Batman. Here we go. It's beautiful. It's actually significantly bigger than what I thought it would be. Like, I don't know. I see them and yo, what's up, Sway Collects? Welcome to the stream, man. I've seen them online and like you just kind of like see the like into the box or whatever, but like. This thing's huge. Like I don't think you guys realize like how big this thing is in person. So, again, let me ping that I am live. And yeah, so I'm really excited to unbox it. There is a limited amount of these, just like NFTs. Of course, they're based off the physical collectibles. I believe there is 5,000 in existence. I could be wrong on that. I can go back and look. But this is the first edition. There is a second edition that's that looks very close. How you can tell the difference, to my knowledge, is on the box. If you get a 2.0, it's going to say it right around this area, whereas this says DC Direct, and so this is a first edition. I was debating for a while whether to leave it in the box or whether to unbox it. And as you know, matching up Todd Mcfarlane, the physical mint, with the NFT mint is very sought after right now. I've actually been trying to match my NFT Todd for a while. Really for a couple months. And really since March it had been a cool thing. So the odds of this being my Todd in this box, my NFT Todd, is very, very low. But the odds of this being one of your Todds watching this video is a little bit higher. Now, would I be willing to let go of it? Probably not. I'm sorry. It would have to be a really good deal. Like maybe you have my physical Todd and we'll trade up or whatever. A little backstory while some people are coming in here. When I bought Todd Mcfarlane on Veve off the market, I bought a 4001 Todd. This is the time that when Veve released collectibles, it was in a chronological order. So when I bought it, I bought the 4001st Todd. Technically, they reserved the first few, so you know, around there. Well, somebody reached out to me because they saw my Todd on the market at one point. And they basically told me that they had the physical Todd that matched my 4001, but they didn't want to. They wanted my Todd. They didn't want me to buy their physical. So I ended up trading them for. He gave me a lower mint Todd. He gave me a secret rare comic it was like an okay secret rare comic. A 3-digit mint Doctor Doom, all for my 4001 Todd because that's what he wanted. And he now has the matching 4001 Todd physical with the 4001 Todd NFT, which is really freaking cool. And that's kind of like a collector's dream. You know, I plan on having Todd, like my NFT Todd, for a long time. And I make Veve related content, as you know, all the time. And so really this bad boy is just going to sit up behind me. And I figured why not like take him out the box, you know, have him chill in my videos and yeah, just like as a little background piece. Yeah, I feel like it would look a lot better out of the box. I don't ever really plan on selling this. Again, I might trade it or something if somebody has mine out there, like my matching Todd. But I don't really plan on selling this or anything. Like this is more of like a personal piece to me that I'm kind of excited about. I also have never collected statues. Yo, what's up, Anthony and Jay? Welcome to the stream. I've never collected physical statues before. So, you know, I've collected like growing up like cards and other stuff like that, but not a lot of physical pieces, like very small physical stuff. So this is completely new to me. So without further ado, I feel like we can just dive right in. Yo, December Bitcoin, whoa, Veve getting everyone to buy physicals. It is. You know, like I've had a few people try to act like that, like, or I've had a few people kind of question that the NFT space like takes away from physicals. It absolutely does not. It reignites our desire to collect the physicals or gives us a new desire to collect physicals. I would have never bought this Todd McFarlane Batman if it weren't for Veve, ever. But now that I'm on Veve and have been on Veve since March of 2021, I am like somebody waking up on Christmas morning to this being at my doorstep today. Like, I am so excited. I was so happy. It brought me joy, and it's funny because something that brought me so much joy I wouldn't have even known hardly anything about last year. So shout out to Veve for that. That's amazing. What Todd number do you have? So, you know, I obviously haven't unboxed this yet. My Todd on Veve is, you know, I should know this by heart, but I don't. See, I had the 4001, and that's the one I bought in March, but I eventually traded it for another Todd of a lower mint, and I think I have like 1642. It's around there. Let's see what it is. I'm pulling up Veve. Well, I have it pulled up. I'm looking for my Todd. Collectibles are kind of loading slow tonight. Yeah, I have 1642 NFT Todd. So, without further ado, let's see what physical Todd I have. And it's going to be crazy if this physical Todd matches somebody that's watching this video or matches mine. So, let the unboxing begin. I've never done an unboxing video. I thought about doing this in like a YouTube short, or I thought about doing this as like a separate video. But I figured like live unboxing is kind of cool because you kind of get to share in the excitement with me a bit. So I decided to go live last minute. As always, here's the beauty. Again, I'm not going to like look at all the details or specs or anything like that. You know, I'm not a physical collecting channel. But I will say again, I know that this is the first edition because it doesn't say 2.0 at the top right. It says DC Direct. It has a picture of the Todd on the side. It has its measurements on it, which is 10 inches high, 25 centimeters width, and has information on the back of it. I will read this real quick. It's not a whole lot. Good luck on 1642 physical as well, dude. That would be nuts. But I will buy it from somebody if I find somebody that has it. I feel like this is good for Veve too. So, Batman Black and White by Todd Mcfarlane statue. After 15 years of celebrating diverse Batman art styles through the Batman Black and White statue line, DC Collectibles is proud to present its 100th statue in the collection by acclaimed writer and artist Todd Mcfarlane. By the way, Jeremy Padawar has number 100 Todd, and I think that's genius. This milestone statue is based on McFarlane's cover for Batman 423. As with the previous 99 statues in the series, McFarlane's design reinforces the core value of DC Collectibles' Batman Black and White line to represent the printed page in 3D form. So, that's pretty cool. Just a little bit of background information on Todd McFarlane. So, this is, you can tell the tape is like not new, and I know that's always a good thing to look for. Again, I'm not gonna act like a physical collecting channel. I've just asked around on questions on like how do I know for sure I bought the first edition, and you know, one of them was the box and the other one was the tape. You can tell that it's kind of like yellowish. I think that can be faked, but whatever. I'm really not concerned that this is like fake or anything. Yeah, Justin, it is huge. Like way bigger than I thought it would be. Like look at this thing. I expected like actually that's not even the width of it. I expected it to be like, I don't know, like a desk statue or something like that. I mean, look at my Funko Pop compared to it. Isn't that nuts? Like, that's crazy. Like, this thing is massive. I honestly did not expect it. So, I might be like, my voice is probably going to be a little bit different as I'm away from the camera, and I don't want to, like, obviously, like, mess it up. I don't want to drop it or anything. I saw Todd with his head cut off. I don't want that to be my Todd. So I'll try to do this gracefully as I can, ish. Dang, this is like a serious unboxing. I see how you can tell if it's been unboxed or not. Like, huh. I did bring scissors. This is the funny. I've never done a live like this. It's very interesting not looking at charts and just going for a open it. So obviously I don't want to like cut it. I don't really care. Again, I plan on like displaying this, so I'm not like really scared I'm gonna like mess up the packaging as much. Is it heavy? The Funko Pop looks small and so cute. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's not heavy, but like it's a couple pounds. Yeah, I love my little Funko Pop. So I actually got the Funko Pop Todd McFarlane as well. That's not coming out until May, but I pre-ordered it. That's limited as well. Obviously not nearly as limited as these. I'm probably doing this so wrong. There's probably some physical collectors watching this video now or later that are gonna like cringe at this unboxing video. I've never done an unboxing video, but we're just gonna try our best. All right. Uh-oh, this is beautiful. Here we go. What if it's broken? I'm gonna be sad, Mr. Locknet. But it's not. It smells new. like the scent is very strong. I'm sure I gotta be delicate with it. I don't like pick it up by the head. So I got the mint number. Hold on 1 second. Alright. I got the mint number. Sorry, I got distracted. And I'll tell you in a second. So, here's Todd. Let's look at his beauty. Dude, this thing is actually pretty sweet. Like, the camera really doesn't justify like how cool this thing looks. Yeah, this was the smell of happiness. Like, you don't get that very often. I gotta be careful. So, are you guys ready? I wonder if anybody watching this, if this is their mint. I feel like I've seen this mint on the market. It does look like it has a couple scuffs on it, but not too bad. I could probably clean it off. All right, you ready? So there's 5,000 Todd McFarlane Batmans, and this mint number is. Let's see if you can see it. Let's see if it focuses. 3619. 3619. Time to go find that 3619 Todd McFarlane Batman on Veve. I don't know if anybody watching this. I doubt anybody watching this has it. Maybe later. But it is 3619. I am stoked. It looks beautiful. Somebody asked what type of material is it made out of. I can check. I'm like so scared to like break it. That's beautiful, man. Look at that. That's sick. Let's go. So, oh, we miss. Wait, why is somebody saying no? I feel like it should say what material. It feels like almost like porcelain. It doesn't say. I'm sure it says somewhere, but not here. That's a question for Google, I guess. It definitely feels like a porcelain or something like that. I mean, it's very heavy. Mr. Locknet, you have 2 of them? What are your mints? I wish I'd have bought 2. I have a backstory on why I didn't buy 2. Michael Jackson said congrats on the new Todd. Thank you so much. I am stoked. It's beautiful, man. I got to compare it to the NFT. So, not on the marketplace. Thanks for going to check, Jay. I swear I've seen this one before, like 3619 on the marketplace before, or it's like I feel like I know somebody who has that Todd. I don't know. 3619. If you know anybody that has that Todd, let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stoked. It's not my Todd Mint, obviously, because the chances of that would have been extremely low. But it's out there somewhere. This Todd is out there somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't say the material or anything like that. But yeah, I was gonna say don't peek at the mint number before you show it to us. My bad, but it was too late. Yeah, that was probably been a good idea. Maybe next one. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Todd under 11K, good pickup. Um, so I was gonna buy two, but here's my story that I was never able to like let Twitter or YouTube know just because it's kind of long. But I'll talk about it while we're on live. Um, Somebody just said it's not popping up yet. Oh, let me see this. It's where can I get one? Okay, that's actually what I'm about to talk about. It's not on the market just yet. Congrats on the Todd. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. I'm stoked. Like I feel like it's Christmas morning. Like look how sick this looks. So here's my backstory on why I didn't get two. One of my friends pinged me that I was at work. I was behind the bar making coffee, and one of my friends pinged me that there was a seller out of Canada that just listed like 8 Todds, or no, he just listed like 12 Todds or something like that. And I like did not have time to do any due diligence because like I was at work, it was really busy, and I knew it was gonna sell it immediately. Well, I trust the guy, but at the same time, it's like the Todd was pretty cheap. Like I paid like, man, I don't even remember. I paid like 200 something for it, and then after shipping, it was like between 250 and 300. And so I was a little scared that it wasn't going to be. That's my cat. I was a little scared that it wasn't going to be first edition, so, because I had to buy it so quickly, and so I didn't want to go and buy like two or three. But that's kind of why I did. That's why that's why I only bought one. You can hear my cat going crazy in the background. So I definitely wanted to buy two. I would probably unbox one and held the other in the box, but whatever. Here's my Todd. I'm still excited about it. It will probably go like in my videos on the background back there. You're not really be able to see it like super clear, but Todd will always be lurking in the background of my videos from here on out. Do you know what mint you got before you open the box? No, you don't know until you open the box. That's kind of like the fun of it. I probably wouldn't have opened the box if I'd have known the mint. But like I said, I plan on holding this for a long time. There's only 5,000 editions. By the way, like I do think these are going to be worth money one day. I think they're already worth, pretty well over what they would have been at the beginning of last year. Because like even like my 250 I paid for it was a pretty good deal. Because this is a first edition. There's a second edition, but I think I'm pretty sure that's an unlimited run. If it's not, it's just not as desired as the first edition. The first edition has 5,000, and it's just more respected in the collectors community. But yeah, this is really sick. I can't wait to like. I'll probably do some like pictures or incorporate it in some videos of like having this Todd Mcfarlane next to like the Veve NFT Todd Mcfarlane. It's obviously like pretty identical, but it's heavy. It feels nice. It feels real. I'm super happy with my purchase. It was crazy too. So I bought it from a guy in Canada, so I did have to pay a little bit extra for shipping. I posted earlier that I got the Todd today, and like 4 other people told me they also got their Todd today. So did you also buy from a guy in Canada? I don't remember which part of Canada. Yo, Brendan, what's up? Just talking about how I just bought my Todd, but not like the $11,000 Todd, but like the $300 Todd. But I'm pretty stoked about it, and I do have the NFT Todd as well. Brendan, I know you got some connections. 3619. 3619. Let me know if you find this Todd, because I want it. I want it. Or I'd be willing to trade. So I have. Oh, I just said it. What did I say? I had 1642. I have 1642 Todd. So I would love to get that physical if you guys know somebody that has that physical. But I'm willing to do some trades as well to match my Todds. But even if not, like I said, I am very happy with my Todd. And I swear I know somebody that has this mint. I'm going to go, after I'm done with this video, and search the entire internet to find this Todd. So it's going to be fun. It's not on the market either. Yo, VV Vibes, what's up? Yeah, man, I've been a physical collector since I was a kid, but I've never collected anything like this. So like I've collected like cards, mainly cards, and like some like random stuff like marbles and jerseys and shoes, but I've never collected statues before. So the fact that this is my first, I mean, I have like Funko Pops. I don't know. I guess those are technically statues, but obviously I don't like, not like hardcore on them. I did buy I don't know if you guys saw my post. So I wish I could show this right now. I just don't feel like going to like another stream display. But the Funkos are making a Todd McFarlane Funko. And so what you have is you have the Funko Pop Todd McFarlane that looks like this, but like in a Funko Pop version. And then you have the Todd McFarlane comic book as the backdrop to it. So that's going to look really sick. One, I want it just to collect. So I bought 6 of them, and they're limited as well. But I'm also going to have that in my videos as well. So I'm going to have like Todd. Like I said, you're not like really going to be able to see him, but it'll probably be like in the background over there somewhere. And then I'm going to have the Funko Pops kind of like stacked up behind them or something like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's really cool too because like just in general, Veve like building our desire to collect, you know? Like that's a really cool thing to me. Kind of reigniting that desire or creating it. You know, I don't know. That's really cool. How much did you pay for this and where did you buy it? So I bought it on eBay and I honestly don't even remember. I think I paid like $250 for it. It might have came out to be like $300 after shipping, which is actually pretty good for the first edition Todd. Somebody did just say, oh, that same person, no, different, that the V2 limited is to 5K editions as well. So I guess the main way to notice that yours is a version 1 is the box, because on the box of the V2s it does say 2.0, but on the box of the V1s it just says DC Direct. I'll show you if you weren't here for the beginning. So like right here, yeah, I already killed it. Right here it says DC Direct, but it would say like 2.0. Yo, De Largo, what's up, man? Todd, let us know the mint number. I got 2 physicals, but missed on the mint. Oh, missed on the mint. Yeah, so I got. I'll show you. Let's see if it focuses again. Why am I so bad at this? Focus on it. Stop focusing on me. Can you see it? There it is. 3619, baby. Which I swear I know somebody that has this Todd. 3619 just sounds so familiar. I don't know. It sounds so familiar. Go Pixel Trader. Congrats again. Those matching digital and physical collectibles are great investments and beautiful to look at. Yeah. I honestly, if I got the matching, it would be really hard for me to sell it. Like, I would probably sell the matching set for like literally life-changing money, but like that would be so important to me to have the matching physical and the matching NFT. Also, it's going to make a really good video backdrop. Brendan, did you order Todd Funko? Mine's already pre-ordered. Let's go. Yeah, I pre-ordered 6 Todd Funko Pops, which I'm pretty excited about. Got YouTube Red today. Just going to throw up in the top left while I snipe Veve. I didn't know that was a feature of YouTube Red. I've been having YouTube Red for a long time because I got Google Play Music. Actually, yeah, I got Google Play Music when it was a package with YouTube Red. And basically I got grandfathered in to where after it was Google Play Music, it became YouTube Music, but you still got YouTube Red with it. Mismatching mints with my Todd, and yeah, 3619. Dang. There's an auction on eBay right now for 3685, 5 days left. I have Todd 3966 on the NFT or the physical. And either way, that's so close. It says 2.0 next to Batman. I got V1 and V2. Okay. On the box. Oh yeah, you're right. So instead of where DC is at, it says it next to right here. It says 2.0. You're right. I did see that earlier. I completely forgot. I'm literally checking Blue Todd. Are you planning on buying it? I probably will eventually. Pluto or Croc? Pluto. I would say, I don't know, man. I still feel like, I think the Batman versus Croc is beautiful, and it's got 2.5% fees, which is easier to flip in and out of. But I really did think that 1700 was a lot for 8,888 mints right off the bat. So I don't know. I have the set of lenticular Disney cards, so like I'm obviously biased towards those. I sold my Batman versus Croc at 1700. It would be cool if you could put in the mint you're looking for and it would send offer to the owner. So there's a physical collecting page that kind of tries to do that, where they like basically keep a log of the physical and the NFTs and they try to match them. So now that I have this, I'm going to go look for it. Do you think Veve will be on OpenSea, or do you think it will stay within its own marketplace? I think Veve Collectibles will eventually be on OpenSea. I think the major brands like DC, Marvel, Disney, and all of those will take longer to be on OpenSea and Immutable, because they're gonna have to like work out the kinks first. Like, you don't want like Disney NFTs hitting OpenSea, new users getting their wallets drained, and it kind of come back to fall on Disney. So they got to make sure all the kinks are worked out first, and they just want like safety and security first. Also, Immutable is going to have some sort of partnership with OpenSea, and we're obviously already partnered with Immutable, so I'm not too sure how that's going to look either. There's a Facebook group that people try to get match mints. Next stage of addiction for you is to get related comics. Man, I actually would love to, but my wallet wouldn't love to. Comics are expensive. I think the Strange Academy, although I only have a common, I think that'd be a really cool comic to have, because it like just came out like last year. They're possibly coming out with a show on Disney Plus, so I can get that physical comic for a pretty good deal. Also, there's a couple of Batman comics that are pretty cheap right now, like relatively as well, but I'm a long ways away from spending like a lot of money on comics. Omi would have to really moon for that to happen. People on eBay trying to sell NFTs for floor price. I didn't even know you could still sell. I thought that I got banned selling Veve collectibles on eBay. Year of the Rat, under 150 mint. Is it worth? Almost same as floor price. If it's almost the same as floor price, I think it'd be easy flip. I'm not even gonna act like I know a lot about the Lunar New Year stuff. If you notice, I didn't make a video on any of it. I don't know. I know it's big and around the world. It's just not big where I'm at, so I didn't know a whole lot about it. And I went for the drops and I missed them, and I had a busy week, so I didn't spend a ton of time in the secondary market. There's a Series 1 physical mint number 98 auction on eBay right now. Bids up to 3.3K, 4 days left. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I've heard that the sorry, I was reading. I've heard that the 2-digit mints are pretty valuable to have. Thoughts on the Secret Rare 2099 Spider-Man? I don't know, man. I think if you got it for like 2K or under, you're probably sitting nice. I am not. I mean, I could be so wrong, but like I'm just scared to touch it close to 3K. The reason people are doing it, and I understand, and maybe it could kill it, is it's the only other Secret Rare Spider-Man on the app. The first Secret Rare Spider-Man obviously is like 100K. And this Secret Rare Spider-Man only has 2,099 mints. Obviously, everybody freaking loves Spider-Man. So it's a Secret Rare Spider-Man and it's low mint. So that's the reason it's really hyped. But at the end of the day, it's still 2099 Spider-Man. And a lot of people are like, well, you're not a Spider-Man fan if you don't really appreciate 2099. I mean, I'm not claiming to be a huge Spider-Man fan. I just like, if like most people don't really understand 2099 Spider-Man, then like who are you going to sell it to in the future? I guess like only the super fans. I don't know, man. Like it could really kill it. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know enough about 2099 Spider-Man. I know that's kind of a mouthful. But yeah, I think if you said you got it at 2K. Yeah, I think if I got in at 2K or lower, I'd feel good about it. I just don't know if I personally would buy in at 3K. But I don't know. For all I know, it could be 6K next week or 10K next week. I'm not going to gamble that, though. Like, there's other things on the app that I would like to buy for 3. I would double down on Goofy. And I know you got 3 Goofies. And Goofy is like 3.5 right now. Gobi Collects. Open that bit, Chris. Great setup. Been tweaking lighting and to try to get the same aesthetic that you have right now. Great work on that. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for noticing that. And it's funny because part of the setup is because my camera stand broke. So I usually have it over there to where it's like more like even and you can see stuff behind me. But again, it broke. So I did open it up. And look at the beauty right here. Look how beautiful it is, Kobe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Loving it. Loving it. And I feel like I know somebody. Bro, I have the worst time for zooming that in. Whatever. It's 3619 mint. Kobe, I know you know some people. Help me find this person with the 3619 Spider-Man so I can show up to their doorstep with some money or a trade. Congrats on the physical, Todd. So cool. Yeah, man, I'm stoked. Like for real. I'm excited. I'm really tired. I had a long day. A really good day. Today was an amazing day. And Todd topped today off and made it even better. So no complaints on today. And this is just, I just had to go live and show this off. I mean, look at that detail. Just, like, come on, man. That's so nice. I'm excited. Yeah, Kobe, I'm going to try to, like, I don't know how I'm going to make it work. Like, he won't, like, be, like, popping or anything like that. But I was thinking, like, if I just have him kind of, like, on the background, like, sitting on that table back there, you know? That way, like, I feel like people who actually watch my channel often would be like, oh, yeah, that's the Todd over there. And, like, if some people might not even notice it, but, you know, he'll still be in the videos. Then I'm getting some Funko Pop Todds, and I'm going to get, like, a wall of Todds behind him. $89 Batman for 300 gems. Yeah, the black and white series has had a crazy dip. Yeah, K Walker said 2099 Spider-Man movie coming in October. I think that's great for the long-term hold, and I think that will hype things up. I just personally, like, there's very few things that I'm willing to put 3K gems in and not sell and for over 6 months. I'm just going to be straight up. Like, if I had the money to buy stuff like that and like let it ride, I would. But if you watch my channel, you know that I have to flip a lot of stuff to like be where I'm at. So I have like a portion of my portfolio that is locked in that like I'm not going to sell for a long time, a very long time, if ever. Todd Mcfarlane being one of those. Like my like grail of grails, like I won't touch. Like, and you know, I won't touch. But I wouldn't put 2099 Spider-Man in that category. Like, I don't think I could hold until October. I did buy a Green Goblin. By the way, Veve vibes. I don't know if you saw my post. We were talking about it, you know, like a couple nights ago. And I ended up buying like a 525 mint. I think that was the mint. It was somewhere around there for 800 gems. I thought it was a pretty good grab. It was like midnight. I got off stream. I was refreshing my page. I saw one pop up at floor. That was a good mint. I like clicked it, didn't even expect it to go through, and I bought it, and I was like, oh, cool. And then the same thing happened with Pluto. I was like, okay, cool. Like, of course, like right when I end the stream. All Series 1 Todds available on eBay are shipped from Canada. Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. I got mine from Canada. I mean, it came in probably less than a week or two. This new setup is nice. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's also probably just like the type of, I don't know. I guess, I don't know what's different tonight. I think it just looks different tonight. I am trying to work on it though, one step at a time. But yeah, guys, I'm stoked. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the Funko Todd. You can get that Funko Todd for like, it's only like $13, I think, 13 USD. The shipping is a little expensive. I think the shipping is like 10 or something like that. You can get it for under 30 easy. But it's not coming out until May. My birthday's in May, so it's gonna be a birthday present to myself. I got a couple of them coming in. But yeah, the Funko Todd is very, very affordable. Solid grab, make it easier to flip when Green Gobbo hits 1.2. Exactly. Exactly. I did debate. I don't know, man. Depending on the rate that Green Goblin goes up compared to the rate that the lenticular cards go up, I'm debating on selling it later to buy more lenticular cards. But it just depends on what goes up faster. Like if Green Goblin, if I wake up tomorrow and it's like, 1.2 or over, and I could get a little bit above floor, I'll probably sell it and buy some more lenticular cards. But I don't know if I would trade it 1-for-1 for like, I wouldn't trade it 1-for-1 for a Pluto, I don't think. It just depends. It just depends. Happy Vagabonds. Nice. The physical Todd is almost as sick as your mustache. Almost. Thank you. Thank you. So funny story about the mustache. And my collectibles is in the house, and I want to talk to you in a second too. Is somebody watched one of my videos, and they're like, man, the video is pretty good, but I just couldn't focus because your mustache was, distracting me. And this is at the time that I had more facial hair than I do now. And I don't know, I just thought it was really funny, so I gave him what he wanted, and I shaved the rest of my face except for my mustache and just left my mustache and committed to it ever since. And it's been like 2 weeks and I've just had a mustache. At first there was like no facial hair right here, but it grew back. So that is the story of the mustache that is still with us. My collectibles and VVN3. Have you opened your Todd yet? Is it a real world statue? Cheers. VVN3, did I miss it? Yes, you both missed it, but I'll go over it for you. So yes, it is a real world statue, baby. Let's go. It's not in here anymore. It's the first edition. Is that, yeah, first edition Todd. The second editions have my collectibles. You probably know this. I know you're big on collecting, but it has the Batman 2.0 right here. And this one does not have the 2.0, so like I know that's a first edition. I noticed that the tape on it, it's kind of hard to tell, but was worn. You won't be able to see. Yeah, you can kind of see a discoloration, but you can tell the tape's been on there for a long time, like based on the discoloration. Somebody just said send me gems, please. That's funny. Anyways, here's the reveal for VVN3, my collectibles. My buddies, my fellow YouTube content creator homies. Shout out to VVN3, VV Vibes, Kobe Collects. I think that's all the content creator. Oh, and DeLargo for sure. I was just reading from bottom to top. Shout out to all of you guys. Here it is, the beauty, Todd Mcfarlane physical, baby. I am stoked. He is beautiful. I'm sorry if you've been here since the beginning. You've been having to keep on watching him, but that's kind of the point of this entire live stream. But let's go 3619 mint. I would kill to have a matching VV NFT with this matching Todd. But yeah, man, let's go. Sleepin' Comics is in here to see a legend. Yo, Sleepin', thank you for stopping by. I'm trying to be like you, man, with the physicals and the NFTs. I mean, I know you kill it, man. You have a ton of comics. I would love to get there one day on the comics, but here's my way of stepping up in the world and getting some of the physicals, and I'm pretty stoked about it, man. Like, this is a beautiful piece. I am 100% satisfied with my purchase. I'm super stoked. This thing is huge. Like, if you look at it compared, by the way, Vivian3 with the super chat, thank you so much, man, with little hard eyes. If you compare it to my Funko Pop, like, look at that difference right there. Like, this Funko Pop, like, is so tiny compared to the Todd. Like, I think my biggest thing that I wasn't aware of with the Todd McFarlane was how big this thing was. Like, the box is huge. It was like you just saw it. It was like the size of my like head and like my shoulders, and the statue is actually kind of heavy. Like, it's probably like at least 2 pounds or something, and it's big. It's the size of my head. So, yeah, I love it, dude. I absolutely love it. It's gonna be chilling in the background of my videos, like on that table back there, just kind of chilling. Some people will notice it, some people won't. If you're watching this live and you watch my videos in the future, be sure to drop a comment about Todd. That'd be funny. I'd love to see that. Somebody, I don't care if you watch the video, just say Todd. That statue is sweet. Thank you, Sleeping. Yeah, I love it. Love it. Veve Vaz said it's gorgeous. Do you guys have one? I know my collectibles, I think almost all of you are to some extent physical collectors. Any other content creators watching have one? My collectibles said, "Whoa, amazing!" Also, man, just saw you opening it. If you'd like a shout out, the VV collectible group would be cool. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been active enough, but I will shout it out right now because we got a couple people in here. But I'm pulling it up. There is a VV physical collectible group on Facebook. It's literally called VV Physical Collectibles. You can't really see it, but it's called VV Physical Collectibles. And they try to match up your physical with your NFT, or vice versa, your NFT with your physical. It does have, I'm in there, Sean is in there, Comics, Cryptos, and More. I believe Dan Schabel is in there as well. I think that's what they said the other day, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you're into physical collecting and NFT collecting, or you want to get into both, there is a specific VV physical collectible group. Shout out to them because I would love to match up my physical one day or my NFT. I keep on saying it and I keep on forgetting. I have 1642, Todd. So I would love to find the matching physical to that. Ordered mine, but unopened, so don't know what meant. Yeah, mine was unopened until this video, and I opened it. Vivian3 said, glorious. Collect in Norway, Mickey with friends cards. Your thoughts on it? Yeah, I think the Lenticular cards is, like, grail worthy. I think they can easily be compared to at least close to the golden moments, especially as far as popularity of some of those characters go. It just kind of amazes me that some of them haven't broken 1K. But I had the entire set. I would like to get a duplicate set, but I'm going to have to sell some stuff off first. Just depends on prices. Safa Traco says, I need one ASAP. Yeah, I'm so happy, honestly. Like, I know I'm a little tired right now, so like it's kind of like reflecting on my energy levels. But like, I promise you, I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. Like, just getting that at my doorstep today, I was like, yeah, let's go. Like, I don't know, I was so excited. Like, I love that feeling. And then when I opened it earlier, I know some of you physical collectors can appreciate this. It like, the smell hit me. Like that new fresh smell. Like, if you just get like a new pair of shoes, or you get like a new something, or like whatever it is, like it's kind of hard to explain, but like that hit me earlier on the live. Todd, here's a question. Oh, wait, no. VV Vibe says, I do not have the physical collectibles. I eventually want to add more physical collectibles to my digital, but Todd is my most important one. Todd is I think it's safe to say that Todd might be my longest term hold. If you don't know, by the way, I haven't talked about this at all in this live stream. just because I guess I just assume. Todd is first appearance Veve. And at first, I was debating whether that was going to stick or not. Like whether that was just going to be important in Veve, but won't be important to the masses. But I think Todd's price reflection from going to 1 to 2K and then shooting up to 8K and then having a 10K floor and then jumping all the way up to 12K and then the correction is back down to 11K says otherwise. I think that Todd is an absolute blue chip. He when I look at Todd, I think about the origin of Veve. I think about that first ever collectible they minted on their GoChain blockchain and then on the Ethereum blockchain. I do think Todd will flip Rizzo one day. I know that's a super crazy statement now, but I do. And I own a Todd. I do not own a Rizzo. So I mean, I'm biased probably, but yeah, Todd. I'm saying all of this not just to try to shill the price of Todd in Veve. I'm saying this because Todd means more to me than. Sorry, I was reading something. Todd means more to me than just a random collectible on Veve. Todd reminds me of my entire experience with Veve. Todd was the second collectible I ever bought. I bought Todd on the primary market back in March. Stay Puffman was my first. I'd love to get a Stay Puffman physical collectible. But again, Todd is extremely important, in my opinion, to the everything Veve is about. Yo, Arbug with the super chat. He said, thanks for the shout out. Of course. Thank you so much for the super chat. You did not have to do that. I think it's really cool of you guys to make a group like that. I appreciate you for letting me in and talking about it. Thanks for bringing it up, in this live stream. So yeah, seriously, thank you. What number? I have missed some. Sleeping, I did miss that. I'm sorry. This is 3619 physical Todd. Veve Vibe said, one day I do want to collect them eventually. Yeah, I mean, here's what I'm scared of with Todd. I don't know if you're talking about the digital or the physical, but I'm a little scared that eventually the physical will start decreasing in, the circulating supply. The availability, I think, will one day start decreasing on the physical Todds, and I think the demand will outpace the supply. And I think physical Todds will be worth a lot one day, but I didn't stack them, obviously, for reasons that I explained earlier. If I was 100% confident that this was going to be a first edition Todd and that it was going to be problem free, I would have probably bought a few. But I kind of had to make a really quick purchase, and the predicament that I was in, I was at work, and I'm not used to eBay purchases, so I was a little bit more careful with it. So I only bought one, but. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if these things go $1,000 a pop and then next year. I mean, before next year. It wouldn't surprise me at all. We already see, the lower mints going for 3 times that, 4 times that. It wouldn't surprise me at all to see these 2 or 3x. And no, I'm not saying that to shield them. How long until you think Todd passes Rizzo, if ever? Fun to watch the race. That's hard to say. I think... if it does flip Rizzo, I mean, I think it could do it before the end of the year. Veve Vibe said, bro, I need help figuring out these comics. I know collectibles well, but people ask me about comics and I just feel lost. Sleepin' is your man to go to. He was in the chat earlier. Veve Camino is another new content creator, at least new to me. He also makes comic videos. He's really good about it. Comic Crypto and more. All those guys. I'm the same way, Veve Vibes. I like comics, and Veve actually is what got me into liking comics, but I have no background in comics. So every time a new comic comes out, I'm just like, what is this? I have to do my own research on them every time, just like I'm sure you have to do as well. My collectible said, oh yes, that fresh collectible smell. There's nothing like it. I mean, it's so exciting. Veve Vibe said, I had that concern too for a bit. Will new users care about the history of Veve with Todd, etc., or will they just want what they want? Yeah, I mean, I had that for a while, but I think Todd will have so much social capital. NFT Pirates pointed this out, but Todd has 7,500 mints, and that's 7,500. Okay, obviously there's not nearly that many owners, but that's 7,500 possibility of owners advocating for Todd. Now let's like cut that more than in half. That's probably like, I would say like, it probably has like 2,000 owners. I don't really know how many owners it has altogether, but I would say around like 2,000. But like that's 2,000 advocates for Todd. And like I really think more than just being I do think the history of Veve will stay in the form of Todd. And I think any of these bigger celebrities that are coming in, like Andre Jick or Slumdoge Millionaire or whoever, I think once they understand that and realize that, and they're super excited and bullish on Veve, I don't see them not buying a Todd and flexing it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You see other influencers like Dan Scabell and Jeremy Oyang, Jeremy Padawar, all three of them blue check marks on Twitter, well known for different things. All of them bought a Todd like right when they appeared, because they knew the importance right away, because they are collectors, physical and digital. So, I mean, sorry, I was reading some other stuff, but yeah, like I think that it's gonna stick, and I think one day Todd will be like, Todd's already kind of a flex. I mean, Todd's like 11K now. Like, you got Todd, that's 11K, but who knows the ceiling for it? Like, it could go nuts. Art Boog said that my pleasure. Thanks for making awesome content. Todd was my first purchase two back in February 2021, which I have bought 1,000 of them. That's an amazing first purchase, and you're an OG. February, that's awesome. I bought Omi in February. I did not buy a Todd in February. I bought my Todd early March. I did buy it off the primary market though. Vivi Camino said, I'd love to pick up some comics to match the ones I own. Comics are 80% of my Vivi collection. I appreciate the shout out. Yeah, no problem, Vivi Camino. Vivi, I'm not going to lie, like, comics are probably like less than 10% of my collection. And that's just because I don't know a lot. I only have one secret rare comic, and it is Fantastic Four #5. I had 3, and I think I sold them for collectibles. I've actually had more than that, but I flipped quite a few times. The Todd statue was popular before Veve blew up. That's why they came out with version 2. Yeah, Nisara Gasera, I never said that they weren't popular. I just think Veve increased demand. They were popular before Veve, but I don't believe they were $300, because I have some people that bought them in the summertime for like $100, that I know, unless they just got really good deals on them. I think Veve increased the demand for it. Like, I am like 99% positive Veve increased the demand for it. But you're right, that is why they came out with V2, because they were popular. I do think with the potential prices we could see of the physicals, that is strongly reflected on Veve. Like, I don't see these Todds without Veve being worth the same money that they're potentially going to be worth. Looking forward to the AMA. The social media FUD is getting out of hand. Congrats on the Todd. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Here he is. Let's go. I'm looking forward to the AMA as well. You know, there's a lot going on. I made a video about bots. My collectibles did as well. But I don't know. I mean, I trust the team, and I hope that they address a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff out there right now. You know, some's true, some's not. I would love to. We can't know everything. So hopefully some things are addressed in the AMA. We can move on and become a stronger community than ever. %10 in comics, those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those up. I need to look. It might be a little bit more. I would say probably like 10% as far as, I don't know, man. I have a pretty low amount. Like I said, my Fantastic Four #5 secret rare is my only secret rare. comic, and I have a lot of random commons. Um, yeah, I do need to get those numbers up, especially because the comics are pretty low right now in the market. So like if you know what you're doing, you can easily, there's some good opportunities. I'm at Target now, so figuring out this via cell phone. Billie Eilish concert still on? So for you, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I literally don't know if I'm gonna go see Billie Eilish tomorrow or not. It's kind of a funny situation to be in. So I only live like a couple hours away from New Orleans, and she's gonna be in New Orleans tomorrow, and I have like really good tickets. But the way COVID is, it's not fun, and I imagine it's really not gonna be fun in a packed room in New Orleans with a bunch of people at a concert. So and my wife is 8 months pregnant, so we're kind of on the fence. We'll find out tomorrow. No matter what happens tomorrow, today has been a good day. Thanks for checking in, Vitalik Nakamoto. I have Steve Pugh and Gilman March to match my digitals. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to get a I wouldn't mind Joe. I need to rebuy back Joe though. I might or might not have sold my Joe. But if I buy Joe and get the physical, I think that'd be really cool. How long are you on tonight? I've got to go watch the Boba Fett episode with my kids, but I'll be back on soon. I hope all of you will still be here. LL cheers. All right, my collectibles, peace out. I won't be on for a whole lot longer. I really just came on to like hang out and do the unboxing, which we did, and just chill out for a bit. Talk about the physical piece because I was really excited about it. I was debating on how to announce it, and like I posted a picture like of me in the box, but I was like, I gotta. If I was gonna unbox it, like I had to like share the excitement. Michael Jackson said, "I cannot wait for the new Batman movie. Let's go." For real, there's so many good movies coming out this year. I still think one of my favorite DC movies would be the last Joker that came out in 2018, 2019. It was so good, dude. Like, so good. It, like, made you, like, feel for Joker. Like, understand where he's coming from. Like, like I don't know if you saw it. I'm not going to lie. In that bus scene, I was just like, get him. Do what you need to do. I don't care. I need to buy my Jim Lee as well. If you had only Steamboat Willie, would you sell it and buy anything else or diamond hand it? Oh yeah. So that's a great question. If I only had Steamboat Willie, would you sell it and buy anything else, or would you diamond hand it? I would sell it, and I would use a portion of. I'm assuming you're talking about the ultra rare, but let's say you're talking about the cheapest one. That's like 1,000. It's a little bit under 1,000, but let's round up. If I had 1,000 gems, I would sell it. I would save a certain portion of that just to go for drops. I would save another portion of that just to go for flips in the secondary market, which I do weekly on lives. And then I would save a certain portion of that and buy a collectible that I think is going to continue to go up in value that's relatively cheap. That's what I would do if I owned a Steamboat Willie. Not financial advice. I hope AMC does an NFT for the Batman movie. I got the Spider-Man one, and tomorrow I'm going to see the Moonfall for the Moonfall NFT. Oh, that'd be really cool. I did not get the Spider-Man one. The Ultra Rare, yeah, I mean, same concept for the Ultra Rare. I'll go back to that in a minute, though. I have to catch on so many shows and movies. Haven't seen Joker movie, Eternals, newest Spider-Man movie, etc. So I've actually just been on a kick recently, and I might even watch one when I get off tonight. But I've been trying to watch all the Marvel movies because Veve. Again, I mean, I was already a Marvel fan, but like I want to be a bigger Marvel fan. I want to understand the MCU as a whole. And so I need to work in a better order. Lately, I've just been watching like more of like recently that's came out. So I watched Eternals last week. I watched no, I watched Eternals 2 weeks ago. I watched Shang-Chi last week. Shang-Chi was really good. I watched newest Spider-Man a couple weeks ago. And I'm going to continue to watch Marvel movies that I missed and Marvel series because like I want to keep up with conversations, especially in the space, and understand more things in the space. Because I mean, you know this, just as good as anybody, but like we are literally at a point in time to where knowing information about superheroes and villains can make you money. That's a fun thing to make money with. I mean, that's fun. Like, like that 2099 Spider-Man's a good example. Like, I don't own one. I don't know a lot about 2099 Spider-Man. So the only thing I can base it around is the mint size, how Spider-Man performs on the app, how other Secret Rare Spider-Mans performed, the fact that it's the first Secret Rare Marvel Mighty. I can only base it on like objectivity of the app. But if you're a true Spider-Man fan, you're like, man, 2099 Spider-Man is going to play an amazing role in the Spider-Man series. His movie's coming out in October, whenever it is. You just say everything you can know about Spider-Man, then it's an easy, oh, I'll buy that. I know everything about Spider-Man. So like same thing with like other Marvel movies. Like I want to get, and not just Marvel, really anything, but Marvel particularly right now. Like I want to know all there is to know. That way, if a random character comes out that people are sleeping on, and I think that their movie is going to come out in a couple months, and then people won't be sleeping on it, I can be the first to know. But also, I mean, like it's just fun. It's fun watching the Marvel movies. Brendan said, one of the most OG YouTubers on Veve. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been here since March of last year. March of last year. Made my first How to Buy Omi video in March 10th. And made my first Veve video that same week. Yeah, on the Steamboat Willie I would have the same concept. I would take those gems, diversify them, if that was my only collectible I had, I would diversify them. I would use, and assuming that I'm not putting any more money into the app, I would segment a certain portion for drops, segment a certain portion for flips, and I mean, you could even buy the common or uncommon if you're like super bullish on Steamboat Willie and you want to have a part of it. But like, that's just the way I am too. I'm super active. So like for me, just to have all my gems tied up into one asset and not have any other gems to do anything, it wouldn't be as fun for me. Like I wouldn't know what to do. I couldn't go for drops and I couldn't go for flips. I just kind of chill and wait. I don't know. Like I guess if you plan on just buying that asset and not looking at the app for a couple years, that's fine. But I'm way too active to just have all of my gems in one asset. Crazy Croat said, just unboxed mine on Facebook, Veve Collectibles. Mine is 3558. I also ordered Japan version. Heck yeah, awesome. I think you tweeted at me on Twitter. Mine ended up being 3619. That's awesome that you did it on Facebook. Did you do it on the physical collector group? Michael Jackson said, I honestly sold my You Are Mickey for a Todd. Hopefully I made the right... Yeah, you made the right choice. Not financial advice. I mean, Todd's already worth... If you literally sold it for a Todd, like, evenly, you're already up. Because Steamboat Willie was like down. Steamboat Willie actually got down to like 7-something K, but I think he bumped up back to like 8K, and Todd like dipped to 11K. That's it. So I mean, you're still up a couple thousand. Brendan said, watching that new episode of Boba after this stream. I need to start that series. Shafe Chan said, what up, what up? Welcome to the stream. Brendan, 29.9 will moon long term. I think so as well. I would have felt okay with 20.99 if I would have gotten one before 2K. I don't feel, going back to what I said earlier, it's not because I don't think he's a good investment, but like I just don't want to tie up too many gems, especially not like being super, super confident. What would you do if you only had a Goofy card from the drop, sell, or hold? I bought a Goofy at those prices, so. But again, I wouldn't want, if my options were only a Goofy or not having a Goofy but having liquidity, I would choose liquidity. And Kumar said, "You are an amazing legend, man. Thanks, mate, and God bless. God bless you too. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate your kind words." VV Vibes. I'm doing research in what my next potential NFT investment will be. Turns volume up on TV. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's funny to talk about, but like legit, it's like, all right, time to go. Time to go research how to make money next week. Oh, what's the drop next week? I think it's something Disney. Let me go watch a bunch of Disney shows. Like, what a time to be alive. Like, wait until we're talking about some other stuff in the future. Like some potential IPs that could or could not come to the app. That's when things are gonna get like really nuts, huh? Gonna have to pull out my Arceus or my Shining Pearl or my Brilliant Diamond and figure some things out. I did not get in on Chain Faces Arena. Kobe Collects. Launch a new event. I'd like to offer you a free event pass for being so solid. If you like it, it's yours. I would love that, Kobe. I'd much appreciate that. Let's connect on that. Thank you so much. Just had a few members on the community message me. Nobody sent me the link for physical Todds. If you're on Twitter and you message me, I'll or like tweet at me or DM me, I'll send you the link for the physical Todds group. There was a somebody Florida Todd the other day that was like, it was a 3-digit Todd for like 11K. That would have been an amazing trade for the Steamboat Willie. VV Vibe said, "Bro, that event looks lit AF Kobe." I haven't seen it yet. I'm not gonna lie. I saw one of your posts right before I went live, and I was gonna read it either tonight or tomorrow. But if you're offering me a free event pass, I will 100% accept that and much appreciate it. And I can do what I can do to promote as well. So that way, like, even if you're giving it to me for free, at least you'll get like promotion in the process. Thank you, Kobe. I really appreciate that, man. Seriously, thank you so much. Vivian3 said 46 watching and only 29 likes. Give my guy some ratio love and pound some likes. I appreciate that, Vivian3. Yeah, for real, guys, if you like this video, you like the unboxing, and you like Todd, then smash that like button. I appreciate it for the YouTube algorithms. Also, this is really cool. It didn't get like any traction at all, which I'm okay with. It's not for me, it's for them. But just while I have a little bit of your attention, I did an interview with this project. It's called The Thing to Donnie. I don't know if you heard about them, but I interviewed them literally a couple hours ago. It's 3 Australians guys, and they bought a thing a couple months ago, and they're flipping their way to a Donnie. Okay, that's cool, right? Yeah, like whatever. Like, we're all trying to do that. But here's the kicker. Once they get to a Donnie, they're going to sell the Donnie and donate all the proceeds to charity, 100% of the proceeds. So they have individual accounts. I think they're all kind of collabing on this main account. But again, 100% of the proceeds is going to charity. They announced one of the charities. It's a global charity. It's a humanitarian charity. I don't remember the name of it, but they talked about it in the video. But yeah, if you get bored tonight or tomorrow and you see this video, go give that a look, because those guys are really cool. The conversations were really fun and funny. I'm all about charity. And the fact that they're doing all that for charity is a big deal. So yeah, I don't care about the traction or the views on that video for my channel at all. Like, I can care less for that. But I do care that like they get more exposure. So check that out. Kumar said, "Hey, I know you made a video about Recur. What's your 2 cents on it as the Recur pass is over 800 now?" I have one pass. I wish I would have bought more. I'm gonna make some updated Recur videos once they give us some solid information. You know, I don't like to like highly speculate, and a lot of things are highly speculated right now because they released that one article talking about like an interview. I'm just waiting for some like more hard information. And I'll still make more Recur content. I think Recur is a potential for a great investment opportunity, especially with some of the IPs that they have. And I know a lot of Veve people don't like to hear that, but like, you know, there's Hulu and Netflix, there's Walmart and Target, there's, you know, there's like big brands that, and other big brands. Like, I don't care if Recur is 1/10 of Veve. Does that mean it's not a good opportunity to flip, to make money, to watch Nickelodeon and figure out what to flip in Nickelodeon, all that? So like, I'm in this NFT space. I own other NFT projects. I probably have like maybe 7 to 10 other projects that I have. Yeah, I mean, I think Recur is gonna be awesome, dude. It's got sports in it. I don't know their exact contract with sports, but like, it's already been like announced for athletics. So I think Recur is a cool opportunity. Justin said that there's a Steamboat Willie for 7.1K. Dang, what? I need to go look. I'm not gonna get it, but that's really cheap. Are you saying that it dropped there or that it's there right now? Let me go check. I'm almost there. Dang, you're not lying. Yeah, 7.3K floor. That's crazy. That dropped a lot. I didn't know it dropped that much. Sugar Shane 420. Hope you're having a great night. What would you rather have, a Mickey FA card or a Spider-Man common? I have 2 Spider-Man uncommon, FA Peter Parker. Man, that's an excellent question. That's such a tough question. I think this is a top of my head, so this is probably a bad answer. We know for sure that Spider-Man common, it was just at 1400. I know that because I sold mine at 1400 like 2 weeks ago during the Veve bull run. We don't know the upside of Mickey. I don't even remember the additions of Mickey, but I will say out of all of the lenticular cards, that Mickey is probably my like least desirable one, because we already see Mickey in the Steamboat Willie series, and we technically already see him in Walt. And if you want to be really particular, we see him in the Sorcerer's Hat. So I guess it'd be more so like, would I rather have a Pluto or a Donald Duck or the FA Spider-Man? And that's hard too. Man, that's such a good question. I would probably stick with the common Spider-Man, but I also wouldn't sell my lenticular card to buy Spider-Man. Does that make sense? Like, that's how not confident I am in it. But I will say, we haven't really seen the upside of the lenticular cards yet. When they dropped, there's pretty much been a market dip since they dropped, and they have still continued to slowly rise up. So I really feel like we haven't seen what they can do yet. And that's hard because the way Veve historically works is 2D typically hasn't performed as well as 3D. But these are different. These are animated to an extent because they're lenticular, and they play music. Obvious. I know you know this. You obviously know this. But like, that's just so many new elements to it. So I see that you just said you're stacking cards. I'm trying to do the same thing. I want to stack cards before I feel like they take off. Two and Kumar said Kobe Collects is being humble. Kobe Collects is very humble. Great show. What about the Blue Todd physicals? Can you still order that? Yeah, you still can get Blue Todd. I'll probably get one in the future. I'm reading some of the chat right now. I have Mickey card and Spider-Man common and 2 uncommon. Should I sell Mickey? I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Mickey. Like, I still think the upside of Mickey's is there. I just personally, like, if I had to choose like Mickey or the common Spider-Man, I would probably choose the common Spider-Man. But they're not the same price either. I don't think. I haven't checked. Last I checked, like Mickey was like 600 and Spider-Man common was like 800. You guys actually saw me try to sell my Spider-Man common the other day. I was gonna buy, I think I was gonna buy a Green Goblin for it or something. So many decisions, absolutely, and you know it's hard to always make the right one. We've all made good decisions and bad decisions. VV3 said if the cards become a category like comics, then every IP first wave will be major. I lose over Star Wars cards. Yeah, I agree, and like I think they could be. Look at how the first. Okay, this is fun. Look at how the first. Oh, shout out to Kobe Collects. Thank you so much. Kobe Collects said, "I love the lenticular cards so much. Keep up the great work, Chris." Thank you, Kobe, so much. I seriously appreciate you so much. I appreciate your channel. Go subscribe to Kobe Collects like right now. He makes awesome content. He's very, very creative. Does a ton of huge giveaways. Gave away a Walt. So check out his channel. Another thing about lenticular cards. How do first of anything ever work on Veve? How about that first ever collectible on Veve? How's that performing? Pretty freaking good. How about that first comic on Veve? Or the first, you know, like, you get what I'm saying. Like, maybe not the first 2D art piece, but like, if lenticular cards like becomes a thing, people are going to want the first lenticular cards, which we got the FE on them, which is, you know, the first edition of that set. I don't care if Veve labeled them FA or not. This is the first time we're seeing Pluto. This is the first time we're seeing Goofy, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. First appearance or not, it's the first time we're seeing them on the blockchain, on the Ethereum blockchain. So that's how I feel about the lenticular cards. And all that being said, you're probably thinking like, man, this dude's loaded on lenticular cards because he's like shilling it. I own one of each, and I own 2, except for Pluto, I own 2 Plutos. Because I don't want to go all in on anything right now, because at any given day we can have that massive announcement, and I don't want to be screwed. But I will be like slowly selling stuff off, but I don't want to sell during a bear market. But I'm just hoping to time it correctly, which we never do. If it doesn't interfere, do you think these new comic cover Funko Pops will be good holds? They have Batman and Superman by the Entertainment Earth. Yeah, I ordered 6 of them. I think they will be great holds, and I think they look amazing. They look like this like Todd, but like in a little like mini cute version. And then they have the Todd Mcfarlane comic behind it. So I think they'd be really good holds. Also, what somebody on my Discord pointed out is that the Alex on Twitter, somebody that works for Veve, was saying that there is something coming in May, and we were kind of poking fun at that the Todd McFarlane Funko Pop was going to come to Veve. That would be really cool. Yeah, the cards are the Disney collector's dream. Animated, music, signature, lenticular, room fitting to each personality. They're great. Thanks for the stream. I'm off. All right, Veve Vibes. As always, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, man, for real. Let's connect someday. Ecomi Ninja's in the house. What about the Pokemon lenticular cards? Oh, man. Oh, man. That would be so sick, bro. I know that's like a huge like topic in Veve. Like if/when Pokemon comes to the app, like will it come in collectible Will it come in collectible or will it come in card format? And we just don't know, you know. I have a ton of other Pokemon stuff, but these are just two like very accessible things I have by my desk. Crazy Coat said, got all the lenticular cards. Definitely will be selling them soon. Definitely will be selling them soon. All because nobody knew what lenticular meant only a few weeks ago. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna argue with that. I knew what lenticular meant there. I don't know if you watched my video on it, but I have. Let's see if it's next to me. No, I don't think it is. I don't know where it's at. I have a lenticular card. Pokemon Gen 1, I have the entire set. Like literally on the, it's in one of my videos. On the book of the set, it says lenticular Pokemon cards. I showed it off in one of my last videos. But yeah, so I actually did know what lenticular cards meant, but I know what your sentiment is that like in general, people didn't know what lenticular cards were. Reef of the Feast said, wow, great input. Thanks. I should order some now. Yeah, they're going to be sick, dude. Like they just look really cool. How is number 89 Batman called FA? Because he's not the same. To my knowledge, again, this is where like knowledge in DC, Marvel, all that comes into play. Is because like he's not the same Batman as like traditional Batman. Isn't he like the like I don't know hardly anything about him, but if he's a different character, then he's the first appearance of that character. So isn't he like villain Batman? So he's not like this again, he's not the Batman that we see everywhere else. He's a different version of Batman. So like it's not like Dad Bod Batman versus like Todd Batman or Rizzo. Like those are all like the Batman that we know. I think, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, Batman Who Laughs is actually like a different character, therefore FA. But yeah, somebody just answered it. Again, that's not knowledge of Veve, that's knowledge of DC, which I don't have enough. Lori, thank you so much. Lori Brenner said that the Batman is not Batman. He is half Batman and half Joker, therefore FA. Lori also said that lenticular items are all over Disney hotels. That is really good info. Yo, what mint you looking for? I got 3750. That's really close to my Todd that I got right here. I have 1620, I think. This is okay. So my physical is 3619, which I swear I know somebody who has 3619. My NFT is 1642. Crazy Coat said, congrats. I'm just worried about the FA editions of Donald, Pluto, etc. coming out. Rather move money and other FA editions. Don't want to be involved in that argument. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue about it. You know my opinion on it. Spider-Man has so many different versions. Mad FAs. Yeah, Spider-Man really does. Oh, I see what you mean. Like that are going to be able to be FAs. Yeah, that's so true. This is probably a dumb question. Is 2099 considered? Is that an FA? I'm gonna look at it right now. I know that's probably a dumb question, but I don't even remember. It's just something I didn't look for. I'm looking right now. It's not even popping out. Here it is. Yeah, they're at 3K right now. That's nuts. Yeah, it's an FA. The way I look, Kobe Collect said, the way I look at lenticular cards currently is the mini and everyone. The mini and everyone might be a first edition, but they're also the first appearance of those characters in any format on the blockchain. Yeah, I mean, that's how I look at it too. Like, I don't really care if they have a made up tag that we don't even really understand. I mean, we do understand like the difference between the first appearance and first edition, but like it's not crystal clear. Everybody's saying yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, 29.99 is FA. I looked it up. Would have been like I said, like I wouldn't have minded getting 20.99 during the dip at like below 2K, but I'm personally not going to pay 3.1K for it. But I could say that, and it could be 10K next week. Who knows? It is only 20.99 editions. It is FA. It is the first Secret Rare Marvel Mighty. It is Spider-Man, so it makes sense. There should still be some Joe Batman physicals on the market for retail. Yeah, I want to get a Joe. I need to rebuy my Joe on Veve. I sold him. I actually sold him a little early, but I'm not like super mad at it because I was able to make some other moves with those gems. But I wouldn't mind rebuying Joe. I remember Joe sitting, and I usually like, if you guys don't know and you're not familiar with my channel, I usually like go on live like this once or twice a week to just like flip collectibles, not just like hang out. And so like I pull up charts and I look at like the history of the collectibles. And like Joe sat at like 120, I remember, for the longest time, like longest time. And Joe obviously just shot up to like, I think it was like at 2.7K, like this last VV bull run. And then after we had the pullback, he's down back to like 1.4, I think now, 1.3. But yeah. Battle Statue or Pluto? Both are 1K-ish. That is such a hard decision. I personally would rather Pluto. I think the Battle Statue is beautiful. It's a single item set. It's technically it is the first Battle Statue. It's the first colored Batman on the app. All that to say, I thought the original price of like when it bumped up almost to 2,000 with 8,888 editions and not a lot of time to be accumulated on the app, I thought it was just kind of like a false front, and that's why I sold mine at 1,700. And I did get it on the drop somehow, some way. I've never gotten that low of a mint drop before, but somehow, some way, I got that one. And so I don't know. I just don't really trust the Batman versus Croc as much as I would Pluto. But also, Batman versus Croc is a 2.5% fee. At the end of the day, that's not everything, but he'd be a lot easier to dip out of if you decided to, whereas Pluto's an 8.5% fee. So Pluto you'd have to sell for a lot higher to justify it. I have 2 Plutos. Moali said, looking for the Superman physical, but it seems that you can't find it anywhere on the internet. I tell you what, if that artist that made the Superman physical, or that made the digital, released a physical, they'd make a killing. Superman's got a huge fan base, particularly I see it all the time on Veve. Another one of those collectibles that we should have bought up. I say we. I know some of you did. I didn't. Did you get any lenticular on the drop? I got a Donald Duck. Yeah, I got a Donald Duck. My wife got a Daffy Duck, and she sold hers because she got it so fast. She sold hers for like $940 or something like that, and I kept mine, and then I bought the rest of the set. Tuin said that the 8.5% is a pain in the butt. It absolutely is, especially if you're trying to like do quick flips. It's annoying, man. like, to say the least. Like, I like, you really see it come into play, especially for those like higher ticket items. The Superman versus Darkseid battle statue is awesome. I'm sure we'll see that. After getting the Batman battle statue, we'll probably see more battle statues. And I feel like that could increase the value of the Batman versus Croc statue. Vivi Camino, enjoyed the stream, bro. I got to record, edit, and upload a video for the comic drop tomorrow. I'll see you on the next stream. All right, Vivi Camino, I'll see ya. I'll try to check it out later, man. I probably won't be here. It's not. I'm so sorry. Tony said it's not Daffy Duck. I don't know why I said Daffy Duck. It's Donald Duck. It's what time is it? I had a really long day and it's 11 o'clock. That's funny. Yeah, it's Donald Duck. It's not Daffy Duck. You're right. You're right. Really surprised that Mini is one of the lowest of the lenticular cards. Yeah, me too. I think Mini, yeah, I don't want to throw out prices right now, but I'm surprised as well. I think for the prices, I think like Mickey, I mean not Mickey, I think Mini and Donald are, Donald actually just recently went up a good bit, but like Mini and Donald were both pretty good buys. Collect NFT Norway said, FA is not always better than FE. David Yu has said 3D characters will be FA and posters and cards will be FE. Said this in AMA in January, live on Twitter, easy for all. Don't make it hard and overthink it. That's a great way to put it, Collect NFT Norway. Because people are like emphasizing FA, and it does mean a lot. It's the first appearance of this collectible on the blockchain. But like NFT Norway said that like these being FEs doesn't discredit them. It's just because they're cards or they're posters. Still the first time we see these characters. That will always and forever be my argument. Shinobi, hey, how's it going? Late into the stream. I'll go back and watch. How's the coffee brew? Any coffee brewing going? Yeah, I'm not brewing any coffee right now. Yeah, for sure. Go back and watch. I'll go ahead and show you right now, Shinobi. Thank you for dropping in. This was the main reason I streamed tonight. My beautiful Todd Mcfarlane Batman. Absolutely loving it. Got my mint of 3619. Not available on the market. So we'll see what we can do. But I would love to eventually match it. And yeah, that'd be a beautiful day when I do. Shinobi, sold my mini, hoping Donald would drop enough, and he didn't. Yeah, Donald like never went down. I mean, Donald was like kind of slowly creeping up, and like 800 a day or something like that. I guess that was a pretty good one for me to get on the drop. I mean, I'm happy. I wish I'd have bought multiples of the entire set, but I didn't. I bought a single of the entire set, and then I bought a Pluto. I bought the set for $6K. So, I mean, well, it's actually like 5.9 something, round up to 6K. So, I feel pretty good about that. I feel like just Goofy alone is going to be worth 6K next Veve bull run. Next time the market goes up, I literally think just Goofy's going to be that. How much did you pay for the real Todd? I think it was like between 250 and 300 USD. I don't remember exactly, and shipping was a lot because I bought it from a guy in Canada, and so it wasn't. The shipping cost more than I expected it to. Vivian3 said, I'm off to play some before bedtime Mario Kart with my son and wife. Great stream. Thank you for sharing the unboxing video. Vivian3, thank you for being here. We'll connect soon, my man. Donald at 900 right now? Didn't even know that. Let's go. That's awesome. Could have bought Donald at like 600 like a couple days ago. YouTube said, would you sell a sub 200 mint Wally for 3 floor golden moments? Wally, skateboard, and Homer and Bart. That's a great question. That's like the question of. Oh man, that makes me think. If you don't need, man, I think some of those mints, like if you don't really need the gems, and you could just like set it to the side and just forget about it for a long time to come. I really think those low mints could pay off in the future. But at the same time, if you grab up some stuff for floor, you could always DCA out, like you could wait, hypothetical numbers, like do not take anything I'm about to say, like for real. But like the example was, where was it? Oh, frick. It got lost so quick. Sports cards, Pokemon cards will be later. I skipped over a comment earlier. My bad. It was NFT Norway, basically just talking about the cards. Anyways, the example was selling a Wally for a low mint Wally for a Wally, skateboard, and Homer and Bart. The good thing about having all three of those is, if you wanted to, you could DCA out. So like you could take that money, or you could instead of like just waiting for that one to like moon, if it goes up a tremendous amount, you can take out your initial investment, by selling off one and then letting the other ones ride. Or you could take out your initial investment, wait even more, then take out the next one, and then let the other one just like moon whenever you want. So, I mean, that's the obvious benefit to having three, but I also think that one could outweigh the three. So it really just depends on your game plan. If I could get another Wally, a skateboard, and a Homer and Bart for one 200 mint Wally, I would probably take that. I would probably take the three, but that's just me. Brendan with the bomb question. Miles Morales, Black Panther, or Kraven? Miles Morales, I think, for sure. Miles Morales is a beast. Don't sleep on Disney cards. They will rock it. Learn from golden moments when Elsa was 280. I'm with you. I'm with you, Lori. Scrooge McDuck will be instant grail. LOL. Kobe Collects said, Chris, we've been saying 2 million users and 20 to 30K users daily for over a month now. Are we at 3 million plus users without realizing it? We broke 2 million, 3, 4, and 5 million gem buys all in 12 days. Yeah, I definitely think that we are. I think that they'll probably announce the official numbers in the next AMA. I did see a tweet from Veve today alluding to having 3 million users, but I'm like you, there's no way. I feel like we had 3 million users like last month. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested to know. I'm sure they'll talk about that. They're having a AMA Friday. So that's going to be a good one to tune into. What's the best free website for Veve charts? You can use I think Ecomi Wiki has a free version. I don't remember what's included in the free version though. Other than that, I don't really know. I don't think there is any. Kobe agreed with me. He said, wow, what an offer. I'd personally do it if it was my own money. I feel the same way, Kobe. Yo, what's up, Hunter? Welcome to the stream. I wouldn't trade those 3 for Wally if I had the 3, but I would trade my own Wally for the 3. I have a sub 500 Wally I'll trade for 1.5. LOL. I almost bought somebody floored a 3-digit Wally for like 1.4 the other day, and I was really tempted. YouTube said, I appreciate your perspective. I've been torn about selling my low mint Wally. I've kind of grown attached to it since I got it on the initial drop. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Attachment's a real thing. So I was in the glitch to where I was able to actually get Homer and Bart and the skateboard on the drop because I was just like in the queue and I got both. And I never sold them. I still have them. And I mean, one, because they're golden moments, so I just kind of wanted to like hold them, long term. But there's an extra layer of, wow, I hit that on drop, so I'm really attached to it. But also at the same time, if you're looking at this with, making money moves and investment opportunities, you really have to detach your emotions from it. So, obviously, whatever you think is best in that situation and whatever mindset you have, whether it's collecting, investing, or whatever your game plan is. Brendan Z, would the questions tonight? Would you rather have 201 random comic or a number 41 random collectible? I'd rather have a number 41 random collectible. That's a good question because the lower mint comics are obviously like more sought after. But those number 41 collectibles are like over 10x floor. That's a great question. I love that question, Brendan. That you get an A for that question. NFT Norway said the card moved. Donald Duck is now 929. Let's go. 1K. 1K next stop. Let me see that Todd. Oh, you weren't here for my Todd? You can see the Todd. Trying to be in the video? This is the Todd McFarlane Batman statue. This is 3619, baby. I love it. It's huge. It's like the size of my head. It's heavy. It's a couple pounds. Feels fragile. Feels like I don't want to drop it. The box it came in was huge. Like these boxes, like people. Here, I'll just put it up here. I don't know. Like I've seen these boxes, and I just didn't realize like how massive they were, but they're massive. Do you think it would be unwise to flip a Storm you are, an Invisible Woman you are, to get any Spider-Man, FA, Mini, or Donald? I don't know. It's kind of hard. I mean, everything is in a dip right now, and it's always hard for me to justify selling in a dip. But at the same time, when things go up, everything goes up. So, and I feel like Storm Ultra Rare, or Storm in general, is very undervalued in my opinion. So it would be really hard for me to justify selling a Storm at these prices. Invisible Woman, I've never really cared for, but she's also kind of in a dip as well. Oh, that's really cool. YouTube said that C-3PO Mint 1977 was just put out for bid of 650K. That is the year the first Star Wars movie, and that's going to sell for 1 million in the next 2 years. Dang, that would be nuts. That would be so nuts if that happened. Hunter said, "Yo, that looks sick. You need that Mint and Veve now." Yeah, man, for real. I'm gonna search for it. Like legitimately, I'm going to like search the internet and try to find it. Lori said sell Wally. Ron said Pluto versus buying Wither Wally or Bart skateboard. Oh, I mean, those are different prices, so I feel like it's not really fair to say it. Like, I just bought a Pluto for like, it was $8.99 because somebody put one under 900 yesterday or the day before that. I don't remember. Whereas like, isn't the rest of the stuff like mid 1.5K to high 2K? So, yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Brendan said Pluto is going to Pluto. I hope so. I have two. And I still want a 3-digit Pluto. I don't want to overpay. I say overpay. I don't want to pay like significantly more than floor for a 3-digit Pluto. But every time one gets listed at floor, it gets scooped immediately. I go for it every time, and it gets scooped immediately. But on that note, guys, it is late. I've had a really long day. thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time tuning in one of my streams, please consider subscribing to the channel. I make several videos a week. I go live several times a week. I do live drops a week, all that fun stuff. So this is my Todd. Thank you for watching. I'm super excited. If you know anybody with this mint out there, 3619, let them know I got the physical, and I'm coming after the NFT version of it. Let's see if we got anything in chat before I leave. Brendan, you also have 2. I got 2 Plutos as well. I'm thinking long-term hold, but if I buy Pluto, I will complete the set as well. If that completes the set for you, I'll choose Pluto, like for sure. I think those Master Collector points will add up. It'd be really cool to have the set. Like, to me, and you're gonna be there long term, I would probably choose Pluto. But that's just me. Do whatever you feel is best. Haruko Hitoki said, thanks for the insight. Yeah, no problem. YouTube said, congrats on the Todd. Thank you guys for being here. Again, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys next time. I am stoked. I'm glad you could be here for this. For real. It was a great night. Shinobi, dropping the super chat right before I got off. Thank you so much, Shinobi. I greatly appreciate that. Like, thank you. What a way to end this stream. Shout out to Shinobi for the super chat. I appreciate it. Tuan Kamar, thanks for the video. Amazing work. Thanks for being here. And yeah, thanks for experiencing this with me. It was a great night. Some great conversations. Chat was lit. So yeah, guys, I would love to see you next time. So definitely, again, if you're not subscribed, if you are subscribed, you're able to get the notifications and see when I go live, or you can follow me on Twitter and I post it on there as well. So thank you guys. You have a great night and much love from me. I'll probably see you guys at the AMA on Friday. I'll be in there listening with all of you, and I'll be posting videos and going live throughout the week.